Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So originally I had another intro for this, but in the chaos of moving, I have no idea where that memory card went. So we are just gonna pick up from the footage that I have right now, since I am, I think, 4 days out of being out of this apartment. So this video is all about how I am transporting and packing up my many hair products. If you've been with me on the channel for a while, then you already know, but if you're new here, I am a major, somewhat reformed product junkie. I even have a 5-hour video of all the hair products that I had in my stash from about 2 or 3 years ago. It is my, as I like to call it, my magnum opus, my Mount Everest of a video. It took me a year to film, and I will probably never do a video like that again. So since then, I've been trying to use up my products, but I still have quite a lot. We're gonna see how I pack up my extreme, huge, massive hair product collection. This is just a fraction of what we've got going on for this video, so let's go. My mom said that I could store some products at her house. Perfect, because you guys know I need as much space as I can get. So I'm going to be having things kind of tucked away in closets so they won't be in her way. So the game plan for stuff at her house are going to be products that I have multiples of, like my favorites, where if I know I need a refill, I can just go to her house, as well as products that I like but I don't need to have on hand at all times, and just general things that I have in my stash that I haven't tried yet. So for it to make some type of sense, I'm going to be doing things in category order. So these are the deep conditioners that are going to be taking over mom's house. The first one that I have here is the Main Crush Fairy Tale. One of my favorite Black Friday hauls was telling you guys all about how excited I was for this fairy tale collection. I've been looking at it for years and years. The Main Crush will come out with this in the fall as a seasonal collection, and I'm someone who's very into like magic and fairies and whimsy and witches and all that stuff. So this was right up my alley. But based on the first jar that I had, I know that I can knock this out in 2 uses. So this will probably end up in an empties video before the end of the year. Sultanicals Hibiscus Healer Hair Mask. At the time that I'm filming this video, I am knee deep in my July Sultanicals Summer Hair Challenge, where the majority of the things that I use in my hair are from Sultanicals, so I can try to use them up before moving time. I already have a couple of these on reserve for the challenge, so these other two are going to go in there for later. I'm not planning to do any major hair shopping for a few years because Will and I are planning to move possibly for the next year or so. A lot of things that I'm packing for this move are going to kind of stay on reserve that way until the second move, where we hopefully have more space. So the majority of my clothes are going to stay in packing tubs, and a lot of my products are going to stay organized like this. And then hopefully when we do that second move in a year or so, I will have made a really nice dent in the products. The She Scented Rich Moisture Mask. This used to be one of my favorites, but I don't know if my hair changed or what, but it didn't really react the same that it used to. Now, if you guys have been with me for a while and you have especially joined my live streams around like pandemic times and things like that, you know that there's lore with me and this brand. There's a lot of things that I could say, but we're just gonna keep it on the products for this video. So this is from Product Junkie Naturals. This is the Shea Avocado Deep Conditioner with Marshmallow Root. I have so many different deep conditioners from this brand, so a lot of them are going to be going into this bag, as you will see. And I feel like there was more than this. I think the ones that I've tried before that I really like, I'm probably going to take with me over to Will's house. This is the 911 Curls Renewed Moisturizing Deep Conditioner with blue-green algae. This product, I just feel like I'm not gonna like it, so I haven't used it yet, although it's been in my stash for a bit. Long 8 Naturals Manuka Honey and Bergamot Double Cream Moisture Mask. And maybe it'll surprise me, who knows. I got this from a hair convention, and this is one of those things where how my brain works, I've mentioned to you guys in previous videos. If there's a product that I think I'm gonna like, but the likelihood of me being able to get it again is slim to none, I will hold on to it because it will last longer, because I'll still have it. But I'm getting out of that mindset, as I've mentioned to you guys. Like, I am a baby hoarder, so I am trying to just use things, which is why you guys haven't seen my beloved big giant haul videos on my channel in a while, because I just don't have the space. This is one of them that I am going to use one of these days. This is the AshkinsCurls Shea Butter and Argan Oil Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. I have a few different things from this line, again, because I knew that since this brand is no longer around, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get them again. So somehow in my mind, I'm like, well, if you just hold on to them, then you'll still have them. But the point of hair products is to use them, of course. So I'm trying to separate my logic from my natural, innate little hoarder heart. I have a really good feeling about this. I've had iffy luck with Carol's Daughter in the past. My hair so far has only liked their purple clay line. It was like rejuvenating or something, but it had like clay in there and my hair really liked that. But I have a few to try in my stash, of course, that remains to be seen. Curl Quenching Deep Moisture Mask for very dry, curly to coily hair. It's got coconut, mango, and maru. I remember when this line came out, a lot of people really enjoyed it, so fingers crossed that this one does well for my hair. I almost want to take it with me to Will's house, but I'm trying to again maximize the space that we do have about my products being a third roommate for us. This is from Palmer's, that brief moment in time where they really dove into the natural hair product space. This is the chia seed and argan oil hair mask. Again, this line just came out of nowhere and then before you knew it, it was gone. So I don't know if it means that the products just didn't do well in the marketing or they're just not good, so I don't know. But I also really love the packaging. I love florals and you don't really see dark floral packaging like this very often. I feel like there are more of these where this came from. This is the main choice from their Heavenly Halo collection, Herbal Hair Tonic and Soy Milk Deep Hydration Mask. Another brand with its own brand of lore, albeit different than Product Junkie Naturals, is Curl of Essence. And again, if you're with me in those live streams, you know how I feel about this brand. I've got the Moroccan Red Clay Hair Repair Conditioning Mask here, Banana Deep Conditioner from this brand. Got two of these because my hair really loves Moringa, the Moringa Hair Growth Treatment. This brand, I believe, is no longer around, but it was also under the same umbrella, I believe, as She Sent It, Sprouted Curlies, and Curl Origin. This was Nectar in Maine. They had a great introductory sale when they first came on the scene. I think all products were like $6. So, of course, the product junkie that I am, I have quite a few Nectar in Maine products. This is their Heavenly Hydration Deep Treatment Mask, and just based on the feel of the product, I'm wondering how it's going to be compared to that She Sent It one that I showed you guys earlier from one of my favorite brands, Sorenzo Beauty, their Fenugreek and Neem Deep Conditioner. This is my favorite deep conditioner from Sorenzo Beauty. So one of them is going to be going with me to Will's. So I've got my backup here, Kupuachu and Sea Moss Deep Conditioner. And last but not least, the Moringa and Sea Kelp. I love how we have our like kind of oceanic, under the sea, little mermaid vibes going with these two. That's everything for this bag. Oh, this is heavy. Back to Carol's Daughter. This is the deep conditioner that I love, and that's why it's going in here, because I have a currently open one that I'm using for now. This is the Rasul Clay Active Living Hair Care. I knew there was some like active something in the title, but yeah, I really love this. I found out how much I enjoyed it right when it was being discontinued, of course. From Sprouted Curlies, we've got the Banana Cream Moisture Rich Mask. So this one was pretty good. The Acai and Agave Superfood Mask. I have to go back and rewatch that video to see what was my favorite. And two of the Maracuja Hydrating Mask. I think this is the last one from Sprouted Curlies, the Marula Mint Scalp Care Mask. This one didn't really have that minty tingle feeling that I tend to enjoy when I use products that have peppermint or tea tree oil in there. This used to be one of my favorite deep conditioners. I haven't used it in some time, but the brand itself I'm good on, so whatever I have in my stash now is pretty much it for me in this brand. This is the Mael Organics Babasu Oil Mint Deep Conditioner. So the rest of these are going to be safe and sound until then. I think these are going to fit perfectly by the time I do the rest of these products. I might be able to fit a few more actually. Nature's Little Secret Rose Hydrating Conditioner. It's been reformulated since my purchase, so this is probably a whole different product now. This didn't have enough moisture for me, but I love rose scented products. I thought this would be a really nice, gentle, softening deep conditioner for me. And I think the one I'm using right now that's open is going to be in my next empties video, so maybe my hair will like it since it's gotten a lot healthier since my unfortunate July 2024 damaging. So I've got my, where did you go? My sunblock is like making my skin super shiny. I think it's the light combined with the sunblock. Like, it's taking dewy to a whole nother level right now. Got my Trader Joe's bag, and I'm just gonna fill it up until it feels like the straps are gonna break. I'm gonna put in the Ellison stuff first at the bottom because they have this like kind of square type of shape to it, and I think it'll fit better if I put those first. This is the Moisture Acidifying Shampoo. It's a really great clarifying shampoo. I've been cherishing these and holding on to them because they're not made anymore, but as you can see, I'm good to go on it for a long while due to the size. The OG, the Moisture Balancing Conditioner. I've used this as a co-wash, a leave-in conditioner, deep conditioner. As you will see, I have quite a few bottles of these. I don't know how many, but I see a fair few in here. There's another one hidden back there. Bottle number 4. Y'all, when I say I love this stuff, I love this stuff. Let's see. Oh, one of the best shampoos I've ever used. I feel like I have more than this. This is my only full size, I believe, that I have of the Moisture Benefits shampoo. It was one of the first shampoos that I ever used that did not tangle my hair while shampooing, while cleansing. It imparts moisture to my hair, just like the name says. It really is above and beyond when it comes to a shampoo. The Kenra Moisturizing Conditioner. My hair loved this so much when I was relaxed that I wanted to see what my curly hair thought of it. The bag's already getting pretty full. Testing out the muscles. Curl Rehab from Curl Junkie. This also came in a strawberry ice cream scent that I would get, as well as this Gardenia Coconut, Sultanical Slip and Slide Night Proof Hair Glide. I have quite a few of these big old sizes. When this first came out, when I saw the name and the description, I was just having dreams of finally finding my HD detangling product, so I went all in. I like it now more so on dry hair as a moisturizer. Botanicals Frizz Whiz, one of my favorite leave-in conditioners from this brand, and one of my favorites in general. Every time I go to the house, I try to bring something with me. I'm doing the whole slow and steady approach when it comes to packing, so since I'm not going to be using these for the duration of the time that I'm here, I thought they would be good to pack with me on this trip. Here are some of my oils and other miscellaneous goodies that I have in this particular drawer. Of course, in this video isn't all the products that I've packed up, just kind of giving you an overview of my game plan for moving all this stuff over to the new place. But this is one of my favorite oils. This is from Luxe Locks. It's got great ingredients. You can also see the hibiscus petals at the bottom of the bottle there. Really good stuff. So in addition to my multiples and products that I'm not super into at the moment, I'm also taking my straight hair goodies over to my mom's house. Here's the setup at Will's house in the bathroom. Got some things up here in the cabinet, little miscellaneous vibes again, some shampoos, some oils. Will is just the sweetest. He surprised me one day with this temporary YouTube setup, and I was so surprised. He got me a ring light, got my chair and everything, so I'm still trying to work out how I want to do more permanent spots around the house. But of course, here I am dropping some things off to put on this bookshelf. I am doing this as my review station. So these are products that I'm hoping to review soon, / things that I really enjoy and favorites. So this is kind of quick access grab and go station. I've got it kind of organized. Pre-poos, shampoos, sprays, deep conditioners, got my leave-ins here, butters and oils next to them. So there's kind of some controlled chaos because it started off very organized, but of course as I brought more things and filled this puppy up, it got a little bit more chaotic, but overall it's pretty organized for me to be able to sort through it when I'm looking for specific product categories to kind of plan out my wash days and everything. So it's kind of like a little mixture here of things that I already know I like and things that I'm hoping to try and review, and the things I'm trying to use up. So a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So much to do. I'm trying not to have a breakdown just thinking about it. But as far as the hair products go, I think I'm at the light at the end of the tunnel phase of moving them, at least. Pretty much at the brink of running out of places to put things. So I think I'm gonna have to put stuff in the garage. Thankfully it's starting to cool down now that it's pretty much fall. This has been the biggest motivator to go on a low buy, because the next time we move, I don't want to do this. So stressful. So I am going to be focusing on using up a ton of products. Next year, I'm definitely bringing back my 200 products in 2026 series. Got this tote here, a little bit of everything, little hodgepodge situation. When I did my full stash series, I organized things by category. So the majority of the stuff in here is like moisturizers and leave-ins, but I also put some stuff on top just to use up the space. So that way it helps me when I'm going to be doing like grab and goes to replenish the stash. These are like curl creams, stuff that I can twist with, use as one and dones and moisturizers. I think this is like a gel, a little styling custard. So these are creamy stylers, moisturizers, all that fun stuff. The last of my oils and butters that I haven't packed are up in here. We're gonna deal with them later. Not much later though, since we're in the less than 2 week point of things. We've got this with some random my freaking concert pass to see Hanson in 2000. Yes, I'm very sentimental. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get rid of that. But random shoes, but underneath that is another little hodgepodge. We've got sprays, conditioner, moisturizer, some oils right here. Another holiday tin full of assorted goodies. I'm deep conditioning while trying to assess the rest of the situation. These are the last of the things I've pulled out of the cabinet. I have my Superfruit leave-in from Shea Moisture, one of my favorite, if not my favorite leave-in of all time. Probably gonna try to stuff that somewhere in the garage at this point. My pre-poos and other assorted goodies on this little wooden stand here. I need to use this bad boy up soon. I have some deep conditioners here. These Not Your Mother's conditioners. I'm going to be using up as pre-poos. A lot of this is Poshmark stuff. I've donated like, oh my goodness, maybe 20 boxes worth of stuff so far. So I still have a few things that I'm going to try to sell on Poshmark. But as far as the hair products go, I am almost done packing everything up. This is the last pretty much of my butters and oils. I'm hoping no one has spilled or anything because I also have them next to my boxes for Poshmark and they inadvertently tumble and make everything just go everywhere. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that there is nothing that is spilled anywhere. I have a little bit of a problem. I have already sold my dining room chairs and I'm short, so this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Probably already mentioned it in this video, but I got a ton of the Shea Moisture Superfruit when it was discontinued. It is my favorite leave-in conditioner of all time, but it is all the way here, so I don't know how I'm gonna get these. I might have to ask Will to bring me like a chair or some type of like step ladder situation, but I do have a potential solution. I might use the handle of my Swiffer to just get in there and kind of just like knock them towards me. So let's test it out. Oh no, it worked a little too well. Oh my goodness. Hello. Okay, there's potential here. Oops. Okay, maybe I'll wait for Will. So everything is pretty much done. I have a few things here and there. These are some random shampoos. But other than that, for the most part, everything is all packed up. I am so incredibly stressed. I'm ready for all this to be done. And even though it's only 4 days, it's still, the whole theme of this video, still a lot to do. But we are in crunch mode now. So the stress is on like level 20. The last thing I wanted to mention is that I said in one of my videos that I was going to do a video telling the story all about my ex who just cheated on me and treated me horribly as like a catharsis. Leave all those bad memories and pain here and not take any of that with me on to the new place. And my boyfriend was very supportive of that. I thought it might be helpful to other people who've been in that same situation. But someone made a comment that, you know, I'm in a happy relationship. I should just kind of like let it go. So I think I'm going to do that, even though I was very adamant that I wanted to do that video. Plus I don't have time to do it anyway before I move. So if you have been wondering when that video is going to come out, it probably will not. I am just going to metaphorically leave all that here. Because there was like a guarantee that I was going to probably cry in that video just rehashing all the horrible stuff that went on. But if you can join me on my live streams, you kind of already know the story. Just cautionary tale, listen to your intuition if you feel that something isn't right. That's pretty much the gist of my story. There were so many blaring red flags and horns to leave that situation behind. So I wanted to mention that in this very unrelated video in case anyone was wondering when that video was going to be coming out. I'm just gonna throw that out with the trash where it belongs. So thank you all so much for watching. Unless I'm going to be working with a brand or restocking on my must-haves like my henna or my pre-poo, then I'm just going to be focusing heavy on using up the stash. 200 products in 2026. Let's go. Very excited for those empties. Thank you again so much for watching. I am going to go get some food to try to power up and get some more of this stuff done. And I will see you all really soon in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.